Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe my channel. Oh honey, gather around because I've got some news that's going to tug at your heartstrings. You know how sometimes you see someone so famous, so polished, so absolutely at home in the blinding spotlight that you just assume they were born there, like they sprang fully formed from a Hollywood soundstage, draped in designer clothes and armed with a mic. Well, that's Ryan Seacrest for so many of us, isn't it? He's the king of the airwaves, the face of American Idol, the man who practically is New Year's Eve. He glides through his career with that signature charm and seemingly boundless energy, making it all look so effortless. But what if I told you that the secret to Ryan's undeniable magic, the very foundation of his incredible journey, isn't some industry secret or a lucky break? What if it's something far more precious, far more universal, and frankly, far more heartbreakingly beautiful? It's about his parents, Gary and Connie Seacrest. Yeah, I know, you're probably thinking, his parents? What's so heartbreaking about that? And that's fair. We rarely hear about the folks behind the stars, do we? They're usually just a footnote, a line in a Wikipedia entry. But Gary and Connie Seacrest are so much more than a footnote. They are the quiet, unwavering heartbeat behind the dazzling spectacle that is Ryan Seacrest. And their story, when you really lean in and listen, is a testament to love, sacrifice, and the profound, often unacknowledged power of a parent's belief. Let me take you back, way before the red carpets and the screaming fans, before the millions of dollars and the household name status. Let's go back to southern Pennsylvania, where young Gary played basketball against a cheerleader named Connie. Can you picture it? Two kids going to rival schools, maybe a little competitive banter across the gym. They didn't know it then, but fate was already weaving their story. It's a classic, isn't it? The kind of simple, pure beginning that feels like it belongs in an old movie. But then, life, as it often does, threw a curveball: the Vietnam War. Gary was heading into officer candidate school, and Connie was navigating the world as a wedding planner. The world was uncertain, dangerous, and pulling people in every direction. Yet, through a happy coincidence, a mutual friend, a dance invitation, their paths converged again, not in their hometown, but all the way down in Georgia. Think about that for a second. The sheer unlikelihood of it. Two people from the same small corner of the world, pulled apart by circumstance, only to be drawn back together hundreds of miles away just when they needed each other most. It's the kind of serendipity that makes you believe in something bigger, isn't it? And they built a real life. Gary, the Army lieutenant, coming home from 2 years serving in Germany. Connie, the wedding planner, deciding to marry a soldier despite the terrifying backdrop of war. I wasn't sure she should marry a soldier with the Vietnam War going on, Gary admitted later. Can you feel the weight of that statement? The fear, the uncertainty, the profound love that made them say yes anyway, choosing to spend time together before whatever would happen. My heart just aches thinking about that kind of quiet courage. They weren't seeking fame, they were building a home, a sanctuary brick by brick, amidst a world that was anything but stable. And in that loving, steadfast home in Dunwoody, a suburb of Atlanta, Ryan and his sister Meredith grew up. Their parents, transitioning from a soldier and a planner to a defense attorney and a homemaker, instilled in them the values of hard work and dedication. But when Ryan, this sweet kid from Atlanta, came to them and said he wanted to chase a dream as big and wild as Hollywood stardom, well, that's where the heartbreaking reality of parental love truly shines through. I told Gary, "You're a great attorney. Let me see you win this battle," Connie confessed to the Wall Street Journal. Can you hear the worry in her voice? The protective instinct of a mother faced with the terrifying prospect of her child venturing into a world so notoriously fickle and unforgiving. It wasn't about doubt in Ryan's talent, but doubt in the industry. It was the fear every parent feels when their child sets off on a path with no guarantees, a path riddled with rejection and uncertainty. But here's the thing, the truly heart-wrenching, beautiful part.
They didn't say no. They didn't squash his dreams. They leaned into their fear, wrestled with their anxieties, and ultimately they stood behind him. Their initial hesitation wasn't a roadblock. It was a testament to how deeply they loved him, how desperately they wanted to protect him. And in the end, that protection manifested not as a barrier, but as an unwavering foundation. Think about it. Ryan Seacrest, the multi-million-dollar brand, the icon, stands on the shoulders of this quiet, enduring love story. The stability, the resilience, the sheer grit that Gary and Connie built their lives on, that's the invisible force that propelled Ryan forward. It's the knowledge that no matter how bright the lights, no matter how loud the applause, he has a home, a sanctuary built on over 50 years of an improbable, beautiful romance. And that, my friends, is the most profound, most heartbreakingly beautiful news. It reminds us that behind every grand success, there's often a quiet, powerful story of parental love, of sacrifices made in the shadows, of fears overcome, all so their child can shine. Gary and Connie Seacrest aren't just Ryan's parents. They are a living, breathing testament to the enduring, transformative power of family. And in a world that often celebrates the superficial, their story is a profound, deeply emotional reminder of what truly matters. It makes you want to call your own parents, doesn't it? Just to tell them thank you.